quickly before I actually start this wall thing. I have to do some finding out how everything is gonna be put together, because I've already like kind of designed how the thing is gonna look, but if I built this entire thing in such a way that I have to redesign it because it's like 16 blocks longer than what it's supposed to be, or it's 12 blocks too short, for example, then yeah, I have to rebuild pretty much the entire thing. I'm just gonna be trying to figure out like the parts planning, because as I said, I'm gonna do layers, but each layer is also gonna be made up of wall parts. So this is the first part. This is one big corner of the wall, and then we go out 6 blocks, I believe. And this is the second part of this side. And then I'm just going to be doing this around the entire thing, and hoping it actually looks alright and that the spacings are perfect. Because if it's not, well, then I'm screwed. Yeah, this is what I meant with the issue, because this isn't the end of a wall part, this is. So the next wall part would end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. I could also, instead of relocating it this way, I could make it end here or here, since there's just path here. So I think I'll do that instead. I'm getting on with the rest of this thing now, so see you in a minute. This side actually matches up, so the only moving I'm gonna be needing to do is that wall, or that thing, yeah, which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't really matter. And maybe these edges on the side need to be moved as well. Yeah, I think I am going to cut off the wall like right there. I'm not gonna put in the time do this extra little part. So first thing we do is we delete this entire thing. Scaffolding destroyed and remade in a second. There we go. The wall has been aligned. So now it's just time to finish these protrusions, and then that side. And the final thing then is actually building, but that is gonna cost me a lot of time and a lot of resources. I don't want you to kill the animals around here. You can live here, but you can't kill the sheep here. So I might need to fence you up like I did with the frog. And you don't want to know what happened to the frog. I thought I had some extra, yeah, I had some extra rails. So I can quickly remake this entire thing. Remake. So that there is no issue. Okay, let's go. Now it is night. So I don't know if it's that smart for me to actually go now, because mobs. but it won't be an issue. Hehe. You ain't getting me any day, monkey. I think that should be enough blocks. Yeah, it should be. Looks like it will be at least. Now time to go back and finish what I haven't even started yet. Aha, here was the place I left off. And now we need to go all the way to the end and finish that side. This side is also perfect, so the only things that actually had to be changed was the amount of wall on that side and the location of this wall, this back wall. So the entire like structure, the schematic, I guess, of the structure is in place, at least of the location of the first tier. So you'll get a quick top-down view of it, and it looks a little weird right now, obviously, because the wall isn't there, and it's just netherrack, but so far I think it looks pretty good, considering the fact that I haven't actually built anything yet. And now I think would be a great time to maybe start at least building the first part, the first part of the underlayer, which is made up of two parts. The top layer is made up out of 2 blocks, which is I believe only copper and, well, weathered copper and spruce. So right now the copper is also gonna look a little fresh, which it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be weathered, but I guess we could take that as a sort of indication of how much time I actually play this. And then the log, and then the 2 blocks of copper. Now the reason I don't put 5 blocks in here is because there's one right, like right here in between them, and then it goes up a layer and all that. So it's like a sort of U shape or V shape downwards. Ooh, that looks very, very, very dangerous. And that's just one layer of the inside. I'm not even finished with, the first layer, and that was... How much grinding did I say? I don't remember. What I need is a copper farm, and making a copper farm is very annoying, and I need a lot of copper because, well, a small part of the first layer is made of copper, but a large part of the second layer is made of copper. And I need a lot of copper for layer number 1 and 2. So a copper farm is probably gonna be necessary. But this little bit, I think that is enough for now. Oh, and I seem to need mending for the rest of my armor. But before I do that, I think I will upgrade it with, the armor's other enchants, because my boots need other enchantments, and my helmet as well. So I did some research on copper farms, and it seems that the easiest and best copper farm requires me to go to the end, but the issue with that is I don't have a sword that's good enough, and I don't have a bow. Well, I do have a bow, I don't have that many arrows, so... And I'm gonna need both for the Ender Dragon fight. So yeah, I think mining copper is gonna be the only way I'm gonna get copper for a little while. Ah, can't go anywhere now. Hey, look at that, we got a cat. And enchanting time. Fire aspect with smite and knockback. Do I want to keep that is the question. Fire aspect is pretty good, but knockback is very bad. So, let me disenchant that. Alright, so now that I have a bunch of food, I am gonna go try and find some more copper for obviously experience and yeah, and for some progress on the wall. Alright, so we have a bunch more coal and copper. Time to smelt the copper. What can I do whilst I do I can chop down my trees. 3 chopping time. Another 3. What the hell? Why are you growing so quick? Come on, you're supposed to be done. Or although I guess the pot soul might actually help. But I don't think it does. Hey, since you watched this video so far, I think you should check out the Patreon and maybe donate. Well, thank you for considering either way, and let's get on with the video. Oh, that's a lot of dark oak. I have more dark oak than spruce now. That is impressive. That is truly impressive. Now I have some more copper I can place down, which I'm instantly gonna do. Alright, so the first layer has now been partially completed. Alrighty, one step further. Although, nah, not really. One part of a step further, because there still needs to be a whole lot done. And what also needs to be done is a harvest. You know, technically, the Minecraft villagers should actually be black, like dark skin, because they're outside pretty much every day. Well, they are outside every day, all day. Yeah, you should be black because of the amount you're outside. Would you like to be black? I don't know. Woodland Explorer, Ocean Explorer. Yeah, I know where there is a woodland mansion, but I'm not equipped enough to go for that yet. Let's go. Another ender pearl. I think an easy way of making this little thing would be by just using a bunch of slabs, but specifically dark oak slabs, because I just have a lot of dark oak. Although dark oak isn't going to be looking the best, but I don't really care about looks for this, because this is probably going to go later on anyway. So for right now, we just put some dark oak beams around here and strip them. There we have a collection system. Hopefully this is good. Yes. There we go. Right, now I need to 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. Although I'm pretty sure I did a bit too many, because you don't need these middle ones. Alright, so this is a very primitive form of it, but just expand this like another 4 layers. No, I don't think I will. I am going to expand some more on this thing. The weirdest part about all of this is that I'm actually already at day 110. Well, I've never had a world for more than 100 years that I didn't do something weird in, because the first hardcore world that I survived more than 100 days in, I eventually killed myself a few times accidentally using the Infinity Gauntlet, which, you know, isn't in the game, but I had a few modifications. It's not mods that I used data packs, although I think I might use some mods on this world later on to make it a bit more fun. So I might add like a Mr. Crayfish's gun mod, because that's kind of funny to have a rocket launcher in survival Minecraft. But who knows? Maybe I have enough fun playing the game normally and it's not needed. So I now, in fact, have 3 layers of cactus stacked on top of each other. And more layers are to come. Although I don't know if I will show that, because building this is boring, so it might be an off-camera thing. Well, now I'm down here already. How much? I've gotten a bit of cactus whilst I was building this. Although 4 cactus isn't a lot, but I guess it's something. That's also one big issue about this thing. If any fire gets struck, if this thing is set ablaze, I would not have much of a cactus farm left. Mainly I would have nothing left. Another starter farm. Maybe I'll make more, maybe I'll increase the size, I don't know. This is just for an easy way to get some cactus, and it is already working. It's, what is this, 3 layers of 16, so it's 48 cactus. I don't know the average growth time for a cactus. Okay, so I have no clue what the speed is for a single cactus to grow, so if anybody does know that, I would like it if you told me in the comments, because that would mean I could make an accurate prediction of the amount of cactus I could get in an hour. So if you know this stuff, tell me, because I know a lot, but I don't know this. That is for another time, all that AFKing and increasing and all that. Remember, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get experience to get a good sword and bow, so that I could go to the end. And when I'm in the end, I could make a small copper farm, which is actually apparently the best copper farm as well. So that I could finish the wall. How big should I make this farm is the big question, because I could make it as big as the as the wheat farm, but this produces a lot more than the wheat farm, so I don't need it to be as big. I think this will be the cutoff. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.